Aloha, Roland Frost here, Kona astrologer. We're going to cover January 9th to 18th in the month that you may well label the gun and police month. We had a full moon opposing Pluto. You're smack in the middle of it. And of course, most of you won't have a problem with a policeman. It'll be with a bug. Anyway, let's go through this on the sky mirror day by day and see what it looks like. A footnote is Mercury goes retrograde on the 21st. It's a Wednesday and early in the morning. Now, Mercury retrograde is good for doing something that you already started. But if you're starting something new, especially that requires Mercury's help, who is the delivery guy and the messenger, the writer, carries things around. If you require his help, well, about half of them he's going to come back and do again because he's retrograde after the 21st. He's got to go back there and do it again, see? So finish up the things that you started. Now, there are certain instances where a Mercury retrograde is great. It'll be that way for about 3 weeks after this. For instance, if you were a salesman and you wanted to go back to the store again, well, go on Mercury retrograde. Make all your calls because there's a good chance at least half of them you'll go back to. But if you're going to go buy something that you can't take back, look out. This is not the time to do it. Make sure you can take it back. I pick up the phone and make phone calls, and I ring it once. I hang up quickly, punch redial, then I've called twice. If I'm going out to the store, I leave, I go out on the porch, I stop, I go back in and go shishi, and then I go leave again. And I've left twice. So I try to fool Mercury here by doing that. Well, here's your chart. Of course, what you're dealing with is this old Uranus squaring Pluto. And what happened was we have full moon over here, and it opposed Pluto and squared Uranus. So, you've had a lot of lunacy already. This stuff all started August, September, and then every 3 months you get a hit. A full moon hits this square. So right now, full moon's opposing Pluto. You're going to have an overreaction. The full moon is when your emotional mind becomes a little bit overreactive. Eek, a bug. Eek, a policeman. Eek, a pistol. Eek, a gun. Well, anyway, here you are, back on, probably most of you watching the show on the 8th. And the moon's in Virgo. And it's kind of depressing. Because here you are, in the middle of the day, the moon squares Saturn. And it's cold and it's slow and you're broke. And at the end of the day, this is midnight, 1 a.m., the moon opposes Neptune, and we lost everything in it. I lost my wallet? What? Well, the moon's in Virgo from here, and so that's Thursday morning, as the vibes kind of change and go into that. I'm frozen, it's confusion, and there's problems with liquids. Friday morning's not much better, but in the afternoon, here's a nice trine to Pluto. And, here's a time when your discovery, the Pluto, really, you mean the police don't want to carry those guns? Hell no, they don't. They got lots of stuff to do. It throws out their low back if you have to walk around with them. People didn't carry them in the Old West, It's all just baloney from your Neptune movies. The World War II generation. We used to laugh because the officers in the army were given these 45s. They're a heavy weapon. Heavy, put it in this holster on your hip. Oh no, terrible. Anyway, there's a lot of weird truths about Pluto here. Going to lethal force. And you'll learn some of them on Friday. I'd like to see some police unions speak up and say, we don't really want those pistols. Anyway, dreaming, I guess. I'm still dreaming here on Saturday morning. The moon's still in Virgo. It's trining the sun. Maybe we could get something done here. Maybe some radical evolution could happen. My inner father, says, no, Don't get your expectations too high here. Saturday, moon leaves Virgo about midnight, goes into Libra, which starts in the morning with a nice sextile to Saturn. Gee, we're kind of organized here. Everything's on time Sunday morning. But look out, the moon's in Libra. Yeah, and it's going to hit that full moon square at 12 degrees. And each one of these is a degree, you know. So here's 5, 10, 12. Well, you're talking about Sunday night, late, midnight time in Hawaii. There's the full moon point. Yeah. And you know, it seems like there's some talking and some peacemaking that's coming up here early, because here's nice trines to Mercury and to Venus. And maybe the kids will come out and put flowers in the gun barrels whenever it is. You got a little more love and a little more communication around to handle this. Eek a bug! It's Sunday night, it's Monday morning. Oh, horrors of horrors. Another guy caught the PTSD virus and killed everybody. It's a virus, folks. It's a virus. Anyway, Monday, moon's still in Libra. Starts a little bit slow because of all the hassle over the middle of the night. At least there'll be cat fights and stray bugs. And you're not feeling very well Monday night, because here late is a square to the sun. Can't get nothing done. What a wasted Monday, huh? Possibly. Tuesday, the moon's still in Libra till you get to the middle of the day. Then it shifts into Scorpio. Once it goes into Scorpio on the 13th, it gets more constructive. Here's a nice trine to Mars. And we're going to go out and do something. Get something done. Do some physical stuff. Put your hands on something to fix something Tuesday afternoon. You'll be happy with the results. Here early Wednesday morning, this is like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning Hawaii time on the 14th, there's a trine to Neptune. You could regain a little faith. Yeah. We all could use a little bit of that right now. Hey, it's just Pluto, folks. It's just a bug. It's just a pistol. Piss on it. That's Pluto too. Elimination. So, excuse my mirth, but sometimes you got to get above this. Your attitude is your free will, remember? Don't be the victim of the news. Anyway, here's a sextile to Pluto. Here we're handling it again, but the communication and the lovingness isn't there. Too bad Pluto's not getting any. Pluto himself isn't getting any love and communication. Nope. We overdo it a little bit here Wednesday night and Thursday morning, because there's a square to Jupiter and everybody's doing too much. Thursday you finally get your head on the 15th. The moon's still in Scorpio, and we got a sextile to the sun in Capricorn. So you can get pretty organized here on Thursday in the middle of the day. But don't get out and do the physical stuff late Thursday night, because here's the square to Neptune. It's Friday morning, the 16th. Square to Neptune, ugh. Square to Mars, ugh. Now this could be the religious fanatics are getting violent. This could be problems with liquid and gas fuels and fires. Mars is nearing Neptune, and Mars is a source of ignition, and Neptune is flammable liquids and gases. So your chances of having, those big spectacular fires are much heavier here tonight, Thursday night, and into Friday morning. And you got to be careful handling any liquids. If you smell something, go check it out, and don't light the fire before you find out what it is. Yes, Friday morning, the 16th. Friday evening, everything gets better. Here's a sextile to Uranus, or a trine to Uranus. The higher mind is out, sensibilities, common sense is ruling. Feels pretty good. Saturday morning, Venus and Mercury are in harmony. With Jupiter, there's wise thoughts. People are talking real truth, and wisdom is coming out. Listen to the kids, listen to the young girls. This is time for a little brotherhood and unity Why don't we let those young kids vote? Yeah, and encourage those young girls to vote. Why don't we have a real democracy? Oh, excuse me, my attitude is showing. Saturday feels good. Friday night feels good with the brotherhood and yeah. Remember December? We had a good full moon on Uranus and everybody was out in the streets marching around together. The brotherhood was amazing. All different races, different colors of people. I loved it. Wish I'd get out there with a sign. Anyway, Saturday is for real gentle communications of wisdoms and brotherhood, and it feels good. Sunday continues right through till the middle of the day when there's a sextile to Neptune and the priest-artist doctors have a chance. A little sensitivity is good. But look out, the moon went into Capricorn here early Sunday morning, cardinal signs. And if you've got any planets in the middle of cardinal signs, Capricorn, Cancer, Libra, Aries, you're going to have more eek a bug, eek a pistol than other people are. And there it is again. It's Sunday night, Monday morning, the 18th and the 19th, and the moon's going by Pluto. Now everybody's really unhappy with Pluto, with lethal force, with bugs, with Ebola, with torture. Pluto's subjects are so lengthy you can hardly list them. And so January is the month to be outraged about them. Your emotional self, your inner mother, the mothers on the planet are outraged about all this crazy violence, and rightly so, huh? But think before you smash the bug. It might be a good bug for your garden Sunday night, Monday morning. That's the way it is. Oh, I hate the police month. No, feel sorry for the poor guys. It's January 2015.